They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the The give to the left. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Catch in the middle, it's Bruce. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational... They'll start this drive from the 42. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's looking deep. And he makes the catch at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Touchdown, Sam Houston! Give to Brown. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And on that RPO, they just can't link up. Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw, and the defense was in good position.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Bearcats get it past the sticks.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by the...
Turning it on! Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Quarterback keeps it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's the way you finish a drive and put up. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bearcats in the hurry up. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. This time he's got his man. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. He can haul it in. Handoff from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle, it's Massey. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
There he goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback will keep it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Bearcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back preserve time for their offense. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pulls it in, it's Moore. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Caught over the middle, it's Mason. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
Oh, he wants it all. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, get tackled, nowhere to go.
The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. A shot toward the end zone. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. And that is no good. players feel down.